Hello everyone and welcome to something completely different. Close Combat The Bloody First has just come out. I just downloaded the game. I played the tutorial and I'd like to start a campaign today. I do have a tiny bit of background with the Close Combat series. I used to have a long time ago the kind of a trial version of Close Combat A Bridge Too Far, and I think there was just a single mission on it, and I played that mission maybe even 100 times. I played it a lot. I really liked it, and that was still one of the 2D top-down games, and this is actually 3D. I think it's the first game in the series that's 3D. It's obviously got similarities to Combat Mission, which I usually play, but there's also a lot of differences, I think. And I don't remember a lot from back in the day when I played Close Combat A Bridge Too Far, but what I remember was good times, so let's hope that the same goes for this game. Let's name our game here. I also remember playing on the PlayStation 2 a Call of Duty game. I think it was called Call of Duty Big Red 1, which also followed the American 1st Infantry Division through its campaigns in Africa, Sicily, Italy, and France. That's also one of the first games I think I played on the PS2, which was my first console. So there's a lot of history there. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start in Tunisia. Following landings in Algeria and French Morocco, Allied forces advanced east into Tunisia in an effort to trap Axis forces retreating from Libya. Few of your troops have seen combat before, except for a handful of officers with experience from World War I, a war far removed from the modern mechanized warfare of today. In contrast, German and Italian troops have seen combat. They will not roll over, and first blood will be spilled over the barren hills, rocky heights, and open valleys of Tunisia. First blood. 0900 hours, December 23rd, 1942. Nicknamed by the British after a fielding position in cricket, Longstop Hill is a prominent feature in the Macerda Valley, providing excellent views across the region. Point 290 is among the important positions that must be held against the Germans. If possible, drive the Germans from the region. Your men are new to combat and must prove themselves against a more powerful force that is sure to counterattack. Alright. Now I have absolutely zero experience with how these grand campaigns work, so I'm probably gonna be making a lot of mistakes. And that's okay, because we're here to learn too. On the defensive, the enemy has the initiative and will decide the pace and timing of his attacks. If you are able to force the enemy to retreat off the map, you can choose to seize the initiative yourself and counterattack. Okay, so that's interesting. They'll decide probably where they attack and when. But if we can defeat them and actually push them off the map entirely, we can gain that initiative back. Alright, the enemy's choice will determine the exact time of the next battle. Understood. Looks like we're green on strength, supply, fatigue, and morale. That should be good. Okay. Let's see what happens. British troops have made a night attack to capture key points along Longstop Hill from the Germans. After relieving their position, elements of the 1st Infantry Division must now hold positions on the Hardback Hill that the British have called Longstop. Point 290 is one of the prominent features to provide a good field view of any counterattack by Germans. Defend Longstop, and if possible, counterattack and force the Germans to retreat. Obviously we're gonna try to do the last one, and actually make it a total victory. So keep speaking in combat mission terms. Stack first blood. It's cloudy, it's wet. 0900 hours, December 23rd. Force balance is pretty significantly in favor of the Germans. No fire support that I can sell. But it's both infantry forces. Alright. Okay, now I remember this screen from Close Combat A Bridge Too Far, but I never really understood how it worked. I think I can choose a total of 9 squads or teams that I take into battle, plus 2 support teams, and this is probably the entire force that I have. So logically, since we know that we're only fighting an infantry force, if I can believe that briefing, would be pretty weird to take AT guns. It would be redundant, and it would take the spot of what could have been a rifle squad. Okay, 3rd squad. Okay, so I think all of these are teams actually, not squads. As you can see, Platoon HQ. And we've got 1st squad, 1st BAR team, 1st squad, 1 rifle team. So the squads are, yeah, they should be 12 men total. That's the American infantry squad. But they're divided up in 2 teams. I think historically they were actually divided into 3. You had a scout team, a BAR team, and then kind of the maneuver section. But for the purposes of this game, they seem to have divided them up in 2. So we got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd squad of 1st platoon, and then we've got 2 MGs from 4th platoon, and 2 more MGs, probably from company, yeah, heavy weapons company. Excuse me. Okay, that's looks pretty balanced. I don't think I'd need to add anything to that. I think we'd need company HQ. 4th squad. That's the reserve. Okay. Okay, yeah, because it's 3 squads per platoon and then 1 platoon reserve squad apparently. We got 2nd platoon with all of their regular squads. We've also got their excuse me, the weapons platoon with machine guns and mortars. Do we have the mortars from our platoon, or are those... Maybe the mortars are at company level. So the company has a single weapons platoon which has the MGs, I guess, and the mortars, I would assume. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Now what's this? Ammunition Pioneer Squad. Alright, so they're kind of a specialty squad. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. This is probably good. What is this? Oh my, so it actually shows every individual soldier in every squad. That's pretty amazing, but that's also pretty in-depth. Now they're kind of all pretty mediocre right now. Some even bad because they've got basically no experience. This is gonna be their first fight. I didn't know that Americans started using the carbines already at this point in the war. But I guess they did. Okay. Without further ado, I think this should be a nice balance. Oh, hang on. Right, so you can create teams. There's a 1 next to this icon, so I think you can do this 1 time for this battle. Create a scout team. Yeah, okay, let's see. I think I'm not going to use those yet. I'll just use the basic setup right now. And see how we do. Holding a control key will show the dynamic line of sight display for your selected unit. Oh wow. That's really nice. That's really handy. I wish there was something like that in Combat Mission. Sometimes it's pretty hard to see and you have to zoom into the actual position and then look all the way around to see what they can see. That's pretty handy. One thing I I don't really like, or maybe something that I have to get used to, is that I can't zoom in any further than this. I really like to get in close, see the action, and also see what my men can see. But I guess that's what the control command is for. Alright, we're defending this. Enemy starts there, and this is apparently a neutral objective. You can see both of our flags in there. Alright, I wonder, can I deploy anywhere? Let me see if I put them there. No, you can't. And now we come to my first problem, is that I don't know how to cancel a command. Okay, I just click them apparently. Hang on, so if I set a move command and I click the squad again, it deletes it. Oh, bear with me, I'm still learning here. So we got 2 MGs set up here. I'm not sure I want to be doing that. Let's see, we got the 2 MGs. Then we've got another MG here. We should have 4 total, yeah. 2 MGs over here, 2 MGs over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. Got some more back here. Platoon HQ, 2 rifle teams, or a rifle team and a BAR team. I could keep them in reserve, but I kind of feel like forward deploying most of my troops. They're already placed in some okay cover, I guess. Let's see what kind of line of sight we got here. Alright, so these guys can see all the way down that road and up to this hill and that hill over there, so that's a pretty okay position, I guess. Same for these guys, they can cover that left flank, cover that road. Yeah, I think that's an okay position for them, especially since there's also an objective here. We want to be defending that. I'm not sure I want the second machine gun up here as well. I might want to put them maybe up here. I'm not sure. Look at that later. Got a rifle team here, right on top of the objective. Thinking about it, I might actually want to place them like in here, where they've got some more cover. I wonder what that radius means. That might be the radius within which they can communicate with other troops. It's smaller for these guys, and it's pretty large for the platoon HQ. I'm assuming that's got something to do with that. I can't... Oh, hang on. Okay. That's just me. Yeah, because I remember in the Bridge Too Far game, you could drag your troops in the deployment phase. Alright, so that's how that works. Again, getting used to the differences from combat mission, because in combat mission, when you're in the deployment phase, you can click a move order and then they'll teleport there. But right here, you've got to drag them. Alright, that's good to know. I think I'll hold my platoon HQ back a little, especially since this is a persistent campaign as far as I know. So I really don't want to lose the leadership early on. Hang on, okay, so that kind of changes things. So we can move everyone wherever we want them, I think. Keep these guys back here for now. I might look at them later. Now, I don't want to go too far forward because I'm assuming that this is kind of no man's land and the enemy can spawn in there, and I don't immediately want to be in close range combat with the enemy. I think this is a danger. Right now they could go and flank here and we wouldn't have any eyes on that. So let's see if I were to place an MG up there. They could see pretty much all of that, but they wouldn't really be in cover though. Not really. Well, I think I'll stick with it and I'll move these guys to these rocks. where they can basically shoot down this road. Shoot the enemy advance through there. I've got half a mind of putting these guys up here, but I think they'll be too exposed and too far forward. They don't really have a way to retreat. They'd have to crest this hill. Well, I guess they could. When things get too hot, I could walk them down this hill. They can technically move here, I think, because I can give them a command. So these guys can be kind of a scout team. And honestly, the .290 is already up here. So if I deploy too far backward, I probably won't be able to hold that point. So I think I have to keep these guys up here. Let's see. This guy's up there. These guys are gonna be in trouble though. They can't see over this hill, apparently. Or am I misreading this? Yeah. I think these dots are what they can see, so they can't quite see over this hill, which makes them useless for covering that side. They might be able to see this other hill here. Yeah, they can see this hill, so they could fire at that. And they can fire down into this valley, which would create a nice little crossfire. See, let's get this rifle team up to these rocks then. I can also see that way. Alright. Got a, I think, hang on. Yeah, a BAR team here. Let's see, what can they see from here? They can only see the other hilltops. That's pretty useless. If I move them up slightly more. Still not great, but I'll keep them there. They can be kind of a mobile reserve, I suppose. They're in the middle of the map here, so they could go left or right as this situation dictates. Move these guys up here. Oops. Platoon HQ at the rear. Okay, so how about this MG then? We've got the road covered. Mostly. Got this road covered. Oh, what will we be doing? I'm really getting used to the controls here. I'm facing that way. Why are they not facing that way? Like that, please. Yep. Alright. Should be good. These guys then. Whoops. Face it that way. Okay, so if you click this circle, you can set the direction which they're watching. They can't actually see down the road. No, they can't. They can only see up to about here. Can't really see why that is. I think they'd be able to look over this bit. This bit seems to be higher. But apparently they can't, so I'm not sure how much use they'll be in this position. Oh, I think I'll keep them here. These guys are pretty exposed, but they should have some cover from these guys. And the enemy should only be able to see them once they either advance up that road or over that hill. And if they're on that hill, then more of my troops can see them. I think I'm gonna be happy with that. That leaves just this machine gun. I think I might also hold them as kind of a central reserve. We set them up right on top here. Can they see from here? Very little. But they can at least see the hills. Okay, I have no idea if this is a good setup or if I'm setting myself up to get absolutely destroyed. But There's only one way to find out. These guys are looking completely in the wrong direction. Why can't I click this circle to make them look somewhere? Okay. Really struggling with the controls still. There. Okay. These guys are looking in the right direction. Yeah, I think we're good to go here. Let's see how it pans out. Oh boy. I kind of want the enemy to get his nose bloodied on my defenses here before I think about advancing.
Enemy spotted.
Alright, enemy spotted. It's a recon team. I don't really want to engage them. Come to think of it, might be a good idea to actually hold fire. If I set everyone on ambush. That way we can choose when the engagement starts. That is, if the enemy doesn't spot us first and open fire first. But I like to think that we can maybe hide between these rocks and oops, and maybe delay the engagement until it is most favorable to us. I'm not sure what that icon means. It might mean they're actually already engaged. They're aiming, but they haven't shot yet, so kind of hoping they won't. We'll let the enemy come closer. Let them get comfortable. Once they get close to this objective, I think we'll light them up. One thing I didn't really check is if anyone has eyes on that objective. Might have made a bit of a mistake there. If they can get there unpunished. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I'd better open fire now because I don't really have that objective covered. Bit of a mistake on my part. These guys can't even see. He can though. He obviously can't. Put him on defend. And these guys I think I'll keep on ambush. I'll keep the right flank quiet as long as the enemy doesn't. Oh, that must have been a rifle grenade. Kinda got him caught in the open here on the slope here. Don't really have anywhere to go. An MG team is dangerous. I'd really like to take them out sooner rather than later. We've also got now basically probably every German squad's got an MG, I'm assuming. Got one. Excellent. That's a scout team. We may have spooked the enemy a little bit too early here. I really didn't want him to get into the objective unpunished. Give everyone the option to open up. Got line of sight. Oh. I heard a bad sound. Someone got hit. I don't think so. I think we've got fire superiority. We're giving more than we're getting. They don't burn through their ammo too quickly. Nice shot. Alright, that's 2 down. And the reconnaissance squad. I don't think there's any Germans in the objective yet. They're setting up on the reverse slope in cover. I think I'm gonna try to get a machine gun into a position where it can fire at that area. Or can it already? No, it can't. It's really difficult to see which point is higher, because apparently this hill is lower than this hill because they can't see over it. So I'll have to get the machine gun up here, and possibly they'll be able to engage the hill from there. Let's see. They move fast to about here. Perhaps they can engage from there, and we'll be able to build fire spirit. Because right now my rifle squad's enemy spotted. Let's go with these guys. Yeah. Guess if they can set up and okay, we got movement up the left, and we took our first casualty. That's really unfortunate. Who was that? Christ has been killed. I think he was the team leader, unfortunately. But our MG is opening up as well, and we've got the enemy moving up on the left here. Hopefully they'll run straight into my machine gun. Either that or they'll run into this squad here. These guys are still firing. Apparently they still get contacts. I don't really see anything anymore. Maybe one of these guys. Now these are all dead. So we're good there. They're going through their ammo pretty darn quickly. I think I'm actually gonna relieve them. I'll move these guys up there. And once they arrive, I'll pull this team back over here to where it's a bit more quiet. Keep up the fire for now.
Enemy spotted.
And now you can move back. Movement up here as well. Seems like they're really focusing on getting into this objective here. So I might want to think about covering that a bit more thoroughly. These guys apparently can't see it. Darn. Okay, I kind of want to keep them here though in case the enemy appears on that hilltop. So I think what we'll do is use some of the reserves here. Let's take this rifle team, start moving it along here, and once they get, even if I get them up here, they apparently cannot see into the objective. Not sure why that is. I think I might try to get them here anyway though. They can see just a slither of the objective. So I'll start them moving right now.
Move completed. Enemy spotted.
Immediately getting engaged. We didn't immediately take the did we? No, he's panicking. No panic. I know you're a new guy. Okay, these guys can now see these fellas moving up. These guys can apparently also see them. Alright, they're really moving forward right now. My MG is also opening up, but they've got, I think, 3 MGs. 4 MGs right here. That's a lot more firepower than I've got. What to do? Well, these guys are in the fight right now. As are these. I'm hoping that'll be enough firepower. Matter of fact, let's get the BAR team in on this action here. If I moved up here, couldn't see a damn thing. Apparently. From these rocks, they've got a tiny bit of a view over there. It's better than nothing. Let's move them up there. They are really moving through this hill. And they've got an MG on the flank as well. Unconscious. Not dead though.
Move completed.
No walk in the park. Another man down. Assaulting? What are you doing, my man? Stay back here. Taking a lot of casualties here. I think he's going mad. What is he doing? This world is set up. Okay, at the risk of exposing this flank, I think I'm gonna have to move this MG. We need the firepower. It's just peppering us with MGs. Gibson is berserk. Hell's heroic? Okay. That ridge and see what they can see. Another casualty here. Okay, we need to pull these guys back. They're getting destroyed.
On your feet, soldier!
Right here.
Move
On your
completed.
feet, soldier! We're doomed!
Okay, enemy connection now. These guys can get into cover here and shoot any enemies walk past. Shoot them in the back. That's actually a platoon commander, I think. So we would be able to take him out. That'd be great. Okay, moving. If only a little bit. Apart from these three we killed at the beginning, I don't think we caused any casualties. But we took at least 3, I think 4, because this squad lost, and his team lost their team leader. Now these guys, hang on, they're set to ambush, but I don't think I want them to be anymore. Oops. I think I want them to open up on whatever that is. They're right in the open right now. It's the perfect ambush moment.
We're doomed! Get out of here!
Took another casualty. I think it's the Yeah, CMG. He's panicked. We got one wounded. Really could have done without the gunner here panicking. These are green troops. It is to be expected.
I can't take it.
Let's hope they recover. Got it. Keep the fire on. Let's move the platoon HQ a little closer. Can actually support his troops. Please don't keep running. Please turn back. Routed. Okay, he's recovered, sort of. Hope he moves back to his position. The other two are still moving. Let's see. Panzer grenadiers. Fortunately, without their panzers, or we would have been in big trouble. These guys are holding on. Can't really see anything right now. Alright, I think he's moving back. No, it's still over here. Please stop, don't run off the map. I think that's a thing they do in close combat. If they run on the map off the map, you've lost them for the day. Hope they recover. Otherwise, this is just not even a rifle squad. They only got casualties. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull these guys back. There we go. Finally, some good news. These guys are taking some serious fire. These guys are still cowering up. If we press this hill, they're going to be in for a nasty surprise. We've been able to hold them basically at bay for now, but I think they're gonna be able to move in here if they keep this up. Oh, we caused multiple casualties here. That's great. We really caught them out in the open here because these guys, I even forgot these guys were set to ambush. So they were spotting the enemy, but they weren't firing. It's just the perfect moment to let them engage. Who's panicking? Someone in the rifle team. Click that, and then, yeah. And then, wait, no. Not sure which team it is. Yeah, must have been. But he rallied himself. What's the MG team doing? They're still running away. Please, just come back. Really? Fine, you're fine. At least leave the machine gun behind. Right, moving up here on the left. Should be able to catch him out with his rifle team here. I don't have a lot of cover up here. Oh, actually, there's rocks here. Shoot. They'll be able to get into position and lay down a lot of fire. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to answer that kind of firepower. You're oriented the wrong way. Over there, please. I'm really scared they're gonna go around the left here, but I don't think I can afford to peel off any squads to watch that flank. I could theoretically move this BAR team over to the left, because it seems they're not moving up here to the right. I think I'll hold off on that for now. As soon as these guys crest the hill, they do a nasty surprise, but they're already being engaged on the flank here. Seems like they're set up pretty good though here. These two teams teams now. Ideally, I'd have someone get into a position to engage these guys. And the thing is, since they're not really moving up on the right here, it might actually be a viable idea to move up the BAR squad maybe, or the BAR team. But I don't really see any positions from which they could engage that are better than where they are at now. Unless I move them up really far, like up here. Might try. If I get them into a position where they can at least take these guys and shoot at them from the rear. I think they should be able to see them from there. But they should be able to see them from where they are right now. Unless they're just on the reverse slope there, maybe. Yeah, I'll let the fight go on for a little bit longer before I start moving them. These guys are basically not engaged right now. Not sure how I feel about that. Thing is, moving them back up in this position I think would be pretty suicidal. Actually, these guys aren't really, well, hang on, they can see these guys, so let's have them open up. 10 HQ is a 30 cal, that's pretty, okay, he's recovered. That's awesome. I'm not sure if he'll return automatically. I think he should. There's no way I can give him individual orders. His buddy's still panicking, the ammo bearer. But the machine gun is really the important part here. Alright, I think I'll keep these guys here, just in case someone moves up. And I'll start maneuvering with these guys. This BAR team. Try and get on the enemy's flank. Let's have them move fast down to here. Okay, the enemy's really trying to get to that objective. I'm hoping I can stop them from reaching that. Stop them just short of the objective. Okay, BAR team has gotten here okay. Can't see anything yet from here. What if I were to move him up to, say, here? I might be able to get a shot onto these guys from the rear. Let's actually give that a go. Fighting it on head on like we are now. Oh my god. Doesn't really seem to be working. We've got, let's see, one casualty here. One casualty here. Oh lord. Okay, we're not doing good here. I think we're taking a lot more casualties than the enemy. We do have some guys on the run here, it seems. Not sure if they're panicked or that they're routing. Let's see if the can help out. The next squad here. These guys are holding on. I'm really impressed, actually. The fire and the casualties that they've taken, they're still not. That's impressive. How about this machine gun? Still separated, but he is moving back, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to wait until he gets back into position, and at that point that MG will actually be a factor again. Almost in position. I hope they'll be able to see this guy. I'm hearing man down. Got another casualty. Panicking. Okay, it's just panicking. It's not bad. It's not a good thing, but you can recover from panicking. You can't really recover from death. Okay, I may have overextended this. Yep, they actually are moving up on the right here. These guys aren't the open. You might be able to do a firefight. So they've got a lot of automatic weapons, but hopefully just submachine guns. Yeah, okay, this was not a good idea. Right, screw it. You're gonna have to leave a guy behind, boys. Move back here first. And then move them around to here. I don't think they've gotten into the objective yet. Perhaps they haven't, we can't see it. Oh wow, what's this? Guys, you've got a very good shot at this guy. Let's give that a go. Shoot him in the back. Great if you really take those out. It's one more MG out of the fight. One guy is exposed. Yeah, that's it. Got one. See if we can take out the other as well. It's basically that entire squad destroyed. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Okay, could really use that good news right there. Because I think these two squads here, this MG and this BAR team, they really are winning this fight for us. They really are. Let's see, where's it? Okay, MG is coming back. He's nearly there. I'll be a force multiplier. Okay, these guys haven't been active for a while now. I might want to get them back into the action, but I want to be careful. So I might just be setting them up to get shot to pieces. Hold on to what I've got right now. I've got a nice crossfire set up with these MGs. Oh, that casualty here. Damn it. I think they're breaking. Keep accidentally orienting them in another direction. It's not helping, I guess. Okay, so these guys have gotten back here. Okay. Let's actually get them back up here. Oops. Thought I could press shift and then... Oh yeah, I can queue orders. Alright, the MG's back here. Alright, setting up. Well, please do set up. It's set up right up here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see anything from there, though. He has to take the thing apart first before he can set it up there. Move again. Setting up an MG on the right here. Oh, I thought that was the enemy for a second there. Seemed to be good. They're really up there, actually. Could you, like, move up there? Yeah. Need that MG to actually do some shooting. low on ammo here. I might be able to hold, but there's no way I'm going to be able to push the enemy out of here, I think. I'm going to try and sneak these guys up here. Let's see. According to the bars here, we're winning though, so that's good. That's a plus. Okay, move them back up here. That's cost us one man making that flanking maneuver, and I don't think we gained anything from it. Really unfortunate. These guys have been a thorn in my side for a while now. But I think we did kill at least 2 of them. I'm not really seeing anything up on this hill anymore. Slightly worrying. Ah, yeah, they did get into the objective. That's actually, they captured it now. If I could accomplish anything, I'd like to finish that before the end of the battle. Moving up on the right now as well. That's an actual heavy MG. Tripod. For that bad. Just a little bit further. I might be able to take that on the side. Here. Yeah, they can see it now. Let's have them open out on that MG. They should be under heavy fire right now. They've now spotted the threat in the flank. Hopefully they'll continue to move back.
Get moving, soldiers!
Take a bit of a risk. Frankly, they can't be seen from over there. See if we can get clear onto it. How's this MG doing? Not very well. No target. Shoot. I need them in action, actually. No. Up there. They're under very heavy fire.
Keep your head down.
These guys are in position, but they can't really see anything from here. Taking the fire from multiple sides, but they're just not doing it. Do. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Stay here. These guys are too exposed. They're taking casualties left, right, and center. Let them pull back. There's no use throwing them to the meat grinder there.
Can't take this anymore.
They're routing. I'd rather they rout than die. Okay, looks like we took one out here on the MG team. These guys paying out. Still up here. Going strong, even though they've taken some serious casualties. It's pretty impressive. For these guys to... There's the Panzer Grenadier team up there. They're low on ammo.
We're doomed.
I can't see a damn thing. I need that MG in action. I can't see anything though. Where do I put him? Put him up there, they probably get killed.
Get moving, soldier.
Where do I put him? They could cover the hill from up there, so I think I'm gonna give it a try. There we go. Come on. Pour it on, boys. See if you can get the MG into action. Another casualty up there. I'm not sure how long we'll be able to hold.
Keep your heads down.
Get fire on that.
In position. Team redeployed.
Another casualty. Crap. Really doing an number on us here. I think I'm gonna put these guys to the left. Got an assault team moving here. Not sure what they're up to, but I don't like it. We're running low on ammo right now. Yeah. That's okay, actually.
I can't take it anymore.
These guys are pretty low. These guys are very low. We're really putting everything they've got into this objective, and they've captured it. And these guys are routing out. That's to be expected at this point. They've taken a lot of a beating.
Fire.
And we can't really look down at the objective anymore from our positions. Why are you looking that way? We go over there.
Keep your heads down.
Alright. How are we gonna fix this? Nice. Good shot, boys. Revenge. Then it got really, really quiet. Not sure how I feel about that. I think I'm gonna try and shift these guys over to the left.
Completed.
Let's see. They're low on ammo, but gotta do something. shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm really screwing up the orders here. Just stay where you are. There we go.
Move completed.
Jesus, these guys have been practically wiped out here.
In
And
position.
still they're holding. Okay. I'm gonna reinforce them if I can. Move across here fast. They're moving up in force. I think that's going to go well for us. They're out of cover here. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. Especially if I get another rifle team into the action.
Get me out of here!
Yes, I'm getting fire. Take it easy. Look at them, they're all moving. We're reinforcing them just in time here. They're performing better than expected though up here. We've only had a couple of guys routing. It's pretty impressive for completely green troops.
Team redeployed.
Relatively experienced troops. They're pulling back again.
Keep your head down! Taking fire!
Battle complete. And of course we take a casualty at the last very second. Little fighting it in the stalemate. You held your ground well. Okay. So we took 7 killed, 20 wounded. The enemy got 9 killed, but only 13 wounded. That's actually a lot more than I thought we took. You knew we took a couple kills, but 20 wounded? More than I thought I took. Okay. Let's see. Some people, they can actually get worse, obviously, in morale. But experience, I would suppose, can only go up. Get some purple hearts. Really not anything to be happy about, I think. Alright. No, please. Continue. Okay, so that was the first battle. That was actually pretty difficult. More difficult than I'd expected. It seemed some footage beforehand, and the game really didn't seem that difficult, but you know, maybe I'm doing things wrong, but it seemed pretty hard to me. Now, it's obviously possible that I'm making a lot of mistakes here. You know, being new to this game. And if you've got any tips, please do not hesitate to give them. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.